Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Mathis here, CEO and founder of Agency Alliance Media and the Agency Alliance Masters Program, and I'm really excited about this demo, guys. So we have officially gotten certified with this CRM, and we have been asked by hundreds and hundreds of people over the years about what CRM we recommend. And we've had a really good relationship with a partner in the past, and they just weren't cutting it. And so I've been on the hunt for a new CRM package that we could build and use in our own agency, but one that we would also be comfortable getting certified with and helping set up for other people and managing. And we found it, all right? And I'm going to show you what this thing can do for you. And we're going to offer and really change the game when it comes to CRMs. Guys, in 2018 and 19 and moving forward, one of the biggest struggles that we see people having today, beyond the rising cost of Facebook leads, beyond the fact that the cost per impression has gone up by 84% year over year, beyond the fact that the Facebook has lost 5,000 targeting features, beyond all of the struggles that we're seeing with Facebook and just digital marketing in general and the rising costs, the hardest part people are having is getting a hold of people. And here's one of the problems that we've noticed, all right? So if you look 2 years ago at the audience insights on social media, Facebook in particular, the average Facebook user responded to 3 to 5 ads on a monthly basis. Today, if you look at the audience insights tools, when you look at millennials and baby boomers, the average user is responding to 15 to 18 Facebook ads per month. So even though you are getting your ad responded to and it's an exclusive lead for you, that person on average has responded and put their information into 14 to 15 other ads that month. So imagine the number of people that are just, they're just after those people. And you've got some really experienced marketers out there who have systems like what we're going to show you today and who are getting every opportunity. And here's the thing, guys, when you look at like service industries like real estate, or you look at insurance, and people fill out a form and they hit submit. Before they hit submit, they don't know what they're going to get on the other side. They don't know if somebody's going to call them. They don't know if they're going to see a listing, if they're going to get a quote. They don't know what's going to happen. They hit submit to figure it out. And what we're finding is that most people on Facebook are not ready to get into a sales conversation like that. When they hit submit, they're really just letting you know that, hey, your offer is interesting to me. I'm interested. I don't know how to reach you other than to give you my information, but I do want to talk to you. They're probably not in the position to talk at that moment. In fact, 9 out of 10 people that fill out a Facebook lead form do so on a mobile device. That means they're mobile. They're doing something, right? And Facebook is not a search platform. So people didn't go to Facebook to search out products. They went to Facebook to have an experience with family and friends and interact and socially network. They didn't go looking for products and services. But the great thing is, because Facebook has made so much available to marketers, we can put offers in front of people that we know they'll like based on their activities on the platform, right? So keeping that in mind as a marketer, when you get somebody's information, chances are really good they're not ready to get into a sales conversation. And the difficult part for you in 2018 and beyond is figuring out, how do I reach these people? That's the number one question that we get from people is, I'm having trouble reaching the lead. I can't get a hold of them. And the truth is, my phone rings all day long. And guess what? If I don't have an appointment or you're not saved in this bad boy, I'm not answering it. Neither is anybody else. Newsflash for you guys. It's getting ridiculously difficult to get a hold of people. And that's where the marketing automation tool comes into practice. And that's where it's going to really help you guys. I'm telling you, we've implemented this system. We've moved everything over from all of the other systems that we use, and we've put everything in here in my own agency, and we're onboarding clients right now for it. And I can tell you, you're going to increase your business 30% in 30 days. This is going to keep you from missing any sort of follow-up opportunities. And quite frankly, it's disgusting over the last 3 or 4 days that we've had everything fired up and active, how many opportunities we've missed. So while you guys are struggling, trying to figure out when the right time to call a lead is, and hey, I can't get a hold of them, I've called them 2 times, I texted them twice, I emailed them twice, they're just not responding. The way you get rid of that is by knowing exactly where they're at in that journey and you being available the moment that they make time for it. They filled out the form and they asked for information. Why? Because they're interested. They may not be interested in talking to you at that moment, but they're interested and they want information, and they're expecting that you're going to send it to them. They're not expecting that you're just going to pound the phones and harass them all day long until they answer the phone. They want information. That's what they hit the submit button for. Now, as you're giving them information and you're taking them along this customer journey and you're feeding them good content and feeding them videos and feeding them information, now with a system like this, you can actually see exactly what they're doing at all times. You'll know exactly when they open an email. You'll get a notification. Say, hey, they opened an email. You'll know exactly when they clicked on a link. Hey, Sean, they just watched this webinar. Hey, Sean, they just watched a video. Hey, Doug, they just filled out this form. Hey, Doug, they're on the sales page now. Call them. You literally do not miss any follow-up opportunities. So instead of you sitting there pounding the phones with every lead that you have and going through and beating your head against the wall saying they're not fucking answering, what you get to do is sit back, put a system in place, and let it freaking work for you. And now all of a sudden, Sean and Doug don't have to sit there and pick at random which lead we're going to call and figure out and hope and pray that they're going to be interested in answering the phone at that moment. Instead, we can wait and let our marketing automation tool do what it's supposed to do. And the moment that they go to the sales page and we get that notification, boom, we're there. We know they're sitting there. They're making time for it. They're looking at the product right now. They're watching the webinar right now. Call them. They just watched the sales video. Call them. Hey, they just forwarded this email to their friend. Call them. You never miss an opportunity, and this is where the real game changer takes place. This is what separates the good from the great. This is what's going to separate you from the 14 other ads that they filled out this month, and you being able to be there right when they're ready for you. And they don't have to reach out to you to tell you, okay, hey, I'm ready. Instead, you know exactly when they're ready, and guess what? They can get a text message, because I'll show you what the lead looks like. The moment they watch a webinar video, we've got a 1 hour delay in the response to give them time to watch it, and then boom, they'll get an automatic text from us, or one of our sales team will get a notification, and it'll give the whole lead information will come over to the salesperson, and then they can just click a button and text the lead right then and let them know, hey, thanks for watching the XYZ webinar. Like to set up a time and go over any questions that you have for that. We're here to help you. Boom. You're there right when they need you. Or, hey, I noticed that you're looking at the sales page right now. Give me a shout. I've got a discount code that we can offer you. Right? It's about being there for the customer when they're ready and not making them have to reach out to you. Making it easy to do business with you. It's a game changer, guys. So check this out. All right, so when you log in, here's the dashboard. All right. Again, if you want to try this out and you want to have us set it up, that's what we're going to offer you right now. Is we're going to set this whole thing up for you. The number one problem that I've seen with CRMs is they're fucking hard to learn, and they take a lot of time to set up. Guys, I've spent over a week setting this up. All right. Now this is pretty user friendly, and my automations are pretty intense, so it takes a little bit longer than the average person. You can do this yourself. If you want to just set this up and you want to learn how to do it, just do it yourself. We have some pricing for that. But what we're going to talk about right here in this is a turnkey CRM, fully serviced, fully managed, fully integrated, fully set up by us. Our team, we will set up the entire process for you. We'll make all the integrations. We'll plug it directly into your Facebook campaigns. Hopefully you got us managing your Facebook ads, but even if you don't, we can set this up for you and integrate it with your Facebook campaigns if you're running your own ads. We can set up all the email automations. We can set up all the text reminders. We can set up all the reports. We can manage the whole thing for you. If you have any new content that you come up with that you want us to add into your workflow, just send it over and we'll make sure that we add it for you. But everything will be set up for you and ready to run. You don't have to worry about how to learn how to run this system. We'll do it for you. We'll send you out reports. We'll make sure that you know exactly what's going on. All you'll have to do is know how to log into the damn system, and everything's going to be done for you. You're going to know exactly who your top contacts are. You're going to see exactly what's going on in your automations. You're going to see what tasks you have. You're going to see what's going on recently. You're going to have everything at your fingertips, and it's all going to be done. That's the hardest part, and the number one reason why people don't use CRMs is because they don't know how, and they don't have the time to sit there and learn how to do it. And they don't have a developer on their staff to sit there and make time. So guess what? That's what we're here doing for you. We're going to set the whole process up. There's no reason that you should not have a CRM and a marketing automation with this kind of an offer. I understand that you don't have it now because it's too fucking hard to learn, and it takes a week to put into place, and it's a bitch and I have to put in and to sit down, and it's a massive undertaking. I get it. That's why we're offering to do it for you. All right, I don't want you going into 2018 and 2019 without a marketing automation tool. You will fail. You will fail. You'll beat your head against the wall. You'll tell me Facebook doesn't work. And the fact is that Facebook works, but you don't know how to follow up. And we're going to prevent that from happening to you. All right, so here's your main dashboard. Like I said, it's an overview of what's going on. You can see how much money you've made. You can put your deals in the pipeline. You can see who's and where. You can drag and drop these. You can see what's going on and just kind of make this look as creative as you want. There's also a mobile app that you can use. You can see what's gone on recently here in this little recent activity. Manage your templates, all this good stuff. Let me just show you some of the automations that we have set up. Super easy. And again, you don't have to learn how to do this. I'm just showing you what it looks like because we're going to do it for you. So this isn't a how-to or look at how long this takes. Don't even worry about it. We're going to do it for you. But here's a quick view of our funnel, one of our funnels that we have going, and it shows you here's the entry points. Okay, so here's how people can get into this list, and then here's what happens. We get a notification to our team the moment somebody's entered a funnel. Boom, they're going to get a text message that says, hey, thanks, check your email, make sure that we're not in spam, and then they're immediately going to get an email. From here, we're tracking everything that happens from this point on. We know exactly when they open this email. We know within this email, if they click on a link, we know which link they click on, and we know when they did it. We're going to wait 6 hours. We're going to send them another email. We're going to know exactly what they do. We're going to know when they open it. We're going to know if they forward it. We're going to know if they click on a link. Same thing here. We're going to know if they hit play on this video. If they touch play, we're getting an email notification that says, hey, they just watched the direct mail webinar. Boom, we're going to know. We're going to be able to reach out to them the moment that they do that. And we're going to say, hey, glad you watched the webinar. If you have any questions along the way, just reach out. We're here standing by to help you out. If you want to have a strategy session to learn how to implement this, let us know. And then we'll give them a courtesy call an hour later and say, hey, did you watch the webinar? What'd you think? We know how long that webinar is, so we know exactly when to call them. Boom. The next day, they're going to get another email. We're going to know when they push play. We're going to know when they open it. We're going to see how many people are in each of these queues. If people are in the process of waiting, you'll know how many people are waiting, and all the way through, so on and so on and so forth, right? And we'll just keep for you. I'll show you another quick example. So we've got a couple specific product automations, and then they all lead into one large automation funnel. So you might have, if you're an insurance agent, you might have an auto insurance automation, you might have a life insurance automation, you might have a health insurance automation, and then you might have an aggressive follow-up for 2 or 3 weeks on each of those lines, and then those will all feed into a general follow-up, right? And that might be another 90 days worth of follow-ups that they'll get every day or two. And again, you'll know exactly what's going on along the way. And so here we've got one that's like, let's say for me, we've got a product campaign. And what will happen is they'll come into this product campaign. So they'll get this tag added if they're in Facebook. They get a Facebook, respond to a Facebook lead for this particular product. Boom, they'll pop in. We'll get notification. We'll get notified of everything that happens along the way. They'll get an email. 12 hours later, another email. Day later, another email. Day later, another email. Day later, another email. 2 days later, another email. 8 hours later, boom. And then they're popping into the workflow that I just showed you automatically. Boom. Then they're going to hit the goal of this funnel is that we sell them the product. If we don't sell them the product, they go here and they go into the long ongoing funnel with more webinars and more information, and we're just feeding them new content. And then from there, if they watch, if they like webinars and they get a webinar tag, then we can send out specific email blasts to people. Hey, anybody that's pressed play on a webinar in any of our campaigns, send them this registration link because we got a webinar coming up. Guess what? Our webinar registration went up 50% by doing that, right? And so from here, they'll either buy or they'll go into the next phase of their journey. Again, along the way, we're watching the whole process. Here we've got our deal pipeline of different stages within the follow-up process, and we can add people into these stages based on what products that they're wanting, what our follow-ups are with them, what the price is that we're going to sell them. So this might be your commission based off of the premium. You can manually input those, and you can see which ones are closed with payments. And then we've got a report section, which is really cool. So like I said, we never miss a follow-up opportunity anymore. And I'm just going to show you a couple of of examples of what this looks like. So you can go into your campaign reports and you can look at every campaign that you have going on at a glance, and you can kind of see you can see a quick overview of everything. And then you can go down and you can granularly look at your automation reports, right? And so we could go into this particular automation, and then we can see everything that's going on here. Now look at these. This is an automation activity stream. So this will show you all the leads that we've gotten in the last just few hours, all right? Just the last few hours. So here we got somebody opened this email 4 minutes ago. One of our sales team got a notification that this email was open. All right, 6 minutes ago, we got this email was open. 11 minutes ago, this email was open. Email was open. Email was open. So obviously, there's a lot of people in this process that are at this stage in the funnel, and so they're all opening those emails right now. Boom, clicked on a link. Right. So here's this person here. They opened it from St. Petersburg, Florida. And then we can see that just after that, they clicked on the video. They watched the video. So our sales team is going to know, hey, they opened it, boom, and they're going to see right after that they watched the video. Now we can follow up, and we can have a reason to follow up because we know they're watching the video. We know exactly which video they're watching. I can tell you right now, they're watching the webinar video. About an hour ago, they just finished the webinar video of how Jason Harrell sold 44 life insurance policies in 30 days using our Life Sales Accelerator. That's exactly what just happened, and I know that. Now, this is what makes me sick, is that prior to this, I never knew what was going on. I knew I was sending this content out, but I didn't know every time somebody was opening. I didn't know when they watched the video or not watched the video. I didn't know if they watched it or not watched it, much less when they watched it. So now we can trust that our automation is working, and we can have our hand and our finger on the customer at every stage of the game, and we can know exactly what's happening. And look at the open rates here, guys. 57 out of 123 have opened emails today, a 46% open rate. That's insanity, guys. So we've already got the lead, right, to get them in here, but then boom, we got 57 leads today that opened emails, right? We got another 13% of those people who are watching the videos, right? So these leads are hot, and we can see every single person, what they did, whether they opened a campaign, and we can click on them, and we can just go to their profile and see exactly what's going on with them, right? We can see exactly where they're at in this process, and we can see all these tags. So this person has had a lot of activity. We can see where they're coming from. We can see they've watched the lead engine video. They've been to the Life Sales Accelerator page. They've watched a webinar on the Life Sales webinar. They went to a sales page in another form. They're in the insurance marketing strategies funnel. They're also in the Life Sales 2 funnel. So they're doing and absorbing a lot of content. Guess what? Boom, closed the deal 44 minutes ago. Why? Because we know what's going on at every stage of the process. We know exactly what they're doing. We know exactly when they're doing it, and we never miss the opportunity to follow up when the customer is ready. Instead of stabbing at the dark and just calling and texting like madmen, like fucking chickens with our head cut off, we know, and we can actually attack this follow-up process with precision, and most importantly, when the customer is there and they're ready to talk. If they're sitting down on your sales page, there's no better time to talk to them than right then, when they're on your website, when they're on your quote page, when they're looking at your listings, whatever the case is. That's when you got to call them. And without this system, you can't do it. You simply can't. And if you can't tell, I'm a little bit excited about it because it's a game changer, and because we're absolutely giving you an opportunity that you can't afford to miss, guys. You don't even have to learn how to do any of this. Your dashboard will look just like this in a matter of 72 hours. So if you're interested in this, I need you to do something for me right now. I need you to email Doug, D-O-U-G, at convertedlead.com. and put in the subject line CRM. All right, Doug at convertedlead.com. Put in the subject line CRM. All right, guys, we got programs starting in just $99 a month, guys. and we're going to set everything up for you. We're going to do it all for you. We're going to put all the automations in. We're going to make sure the email content is already built out for the first 30 days. We're going to manage the whole thing for you. We're going to send you the reports. We're going to come in here. We're going to get out the reports for you. And we're going to say, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what's going on in your automation reports. Now sit down with your team and ask them, what's going on? What's going on with this person? Here's what's going on. We've got this person that clicked on the link. Did you call this person? Did you call that person? Where are the deals? Where are the deals in the system? Do your deals correspond with what's going on in the activity? Are they following up? How long is it taking them to follow up? Right? So now you're going to be able to manage your sales team with precision. You're going to make every follow-up opportunity available to you, and you're not going to have to guess anymore about when your customers want to talk to you. You're going to know. We're going to tell you. You're going to get an email. You're going to know exactly when they're ready to talk to you. And now you have no excuse, and there's nobody to blame but yourself because you tried to save $100 or because you thought you could figure it out on your own. Guys, just let us do it. Email Doug@convertedlead.com, subject line CRM. Let me show you how you can close 30%, increase your closing rate 30% in 30 days with no added ad spend. Just putting this system in place with what you already have working, you'll grow your business 30%. Then if you want us to run the Facebook campaigns for you, oh man, it's over. It's over. It's over. You're not even ready to go to that level. You're not even ready to see yourself produce at those kind of levels. Having us manage your Facebook campaigns and your CRM, no, you're not ready. But if you are, email Doug, DOUG@convertedlead.com. Put in the subject line CRM. Listen, we can't take everybody. This is going to go out to about 13,000 people in the next 48 hours, all right? So we're not going to be able to have time to bring everybody on at once. There is going to be a waiting list. So the faster you email him and the faster you book an appointment to get onboarded, the faster we can get you set up and get everybody ready, all right? Email Doug@convertedlead.com, CRM in the subject line.